Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We are starting today's episode in the end because we need to kill 6 withers. Exactly. If you want to get a wither data model for the hostile neural networks, you need to kill 6 mobs. It doesn't really matter how many data models you have on you, all of them will be upgraded at the same time. So we're going with 8. This is gonna go amazing, I know. We link them. Come on, be faster. Dude, come on. We run. We also have some emerald apples. They give us a ton of buffs. Oh, we have to put them in the stupid data model. Deep learner, 4 in each one. Now we kill. That was the first one, and all of these things are level 1. Perfect. 5 more to go. And yes, I did spend a lot of time in the nether gathering skulls. Think of it as a service. We help the undead to reach the other side and kind of stay there. What the? Ah, I missed the block. This should be the last one, and we have plenty of tunnels and a few apples left, so this should go fine. Yes, this was stupid, but it turned out fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and you might notice that all of our data models are basic. Why do we have extra kills? Oh, we don't have extra kills. From now on, every time that we kill someone, we will get 4 points per kill. That was a bit confusing. However, another thing that you might notice is that there's no way in this universe that we would be able to operate a single one of them, because our generators are garbage. But for the moment, garbage is good, and yes, I have replaced the portal. Considering the fact that we have mythic Botania, I think we would be able to make a wither aconite. Don't really know why, but we have some black dye. I think we got it from a quest. I have also noticed that from the market you would be able to purchase a wither rose, like so. And the only thing remaining is that I have to make 2 runes. Here is the rune of summer. That, together with the rune of fire, should give us the rune of pride. So rune of pride, ink sacs, or black dye, wither rose. Oh, that's black petals, not ink. My bad. Yeah, exactly. All we need is a seed. Perfect. So if I'm not wrong, if we drop a nether star, you should just generate mana constantly for a very long time. Oh, it has a durability. Interesting. It goes down regardless. It charges up. Wait, is it the repair talisman? We found an infinite loop. One thing that you might notice is that this mana spreader is kind of garbage. It's always full. Let's upgrade it. Elven mana spreaders are not amazing, but surely they're a better upgrade. Although another thing that would help is that we make 2 lenses from Botania, like so. We make the rune of potency and velocity, and using a slime ball, we mix them together to make a composite lens. This is potency and velocity, so mana is going to be transferred much faster. Like so. You won't really notice the difference, is the thing. You might. So now, how do we repair you faster? Repair talismans are incredibly cheap, and I think if you have enough of them inside a chest, then it's going to repair everything faster. So right now, every second, we are repairing 1 durability. How about now? Nothing happens. I swear this used to work like that. Can't really make a pedestal, because you know, dark matter is a bit different. Okay, so first off, 1 nether star equals 1 mana pool. Secondly, I did remember this a bit. This is an alchemical chest. Yes, now it's repairing it. I remember the chest. I didn't remember which one. And thankfully repair talismans have EMCs, so now will you work faster? Oh. Oh, that is getting interesting. I don't know, what if we fill it in? So technically I should just have a mechanism in order to pick it up and then drop it once it's repaired. Cool. That's good to know. Anywho, there are more important things that we have to take care of, and one of them is power. We don't have enough power. I have already upgraded the thermogenerators that we had on the platform to hardened. We shall try to go to blazing, and if I'm not wrong, at this very moment, this should be a decent amount of power. You generate 840, that's actually great. Now we can make the other crystals. Good. You know, at first I wanted to go with advanced generators because we can generate a lava really fast and I can make a heat exchanger, but they're massive multi-blocks. I think power is going to be less laggy. Right now the thermogenerators are niotic, we have 3 blazing over there, and in total I want to have 10 nitro. And making spirited crystals, it does take a bit of time. We don't have enough power, but that is something that I want to fix. Oh my goodness, you're really doing garbage. I think instead of upgrading the rods, you should upgrade the generators much faster. Okay, you're done. Press the wrong button. I don't like shaders. I'm not exactly sure if the 5 nether stars that we have are going to be enough in order to make 10 thermal generators which are going to be nitro, But I think after we reach Spirited, we would be able to make a bit more, using the simulation chamber. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're wondering, a thermogenerator Niotic gives us 1680 RF per tick. That is because we have increased the efficiency to 280% using blazing crystals. We have Niotic. It didn't take that long. It's a bit of a difficult task. I keep having to switching these thermogenerators that I'm using for my AE2 so that the system doesn't turn off, and so that I would be able to upgrade everything at the same time. But I have made the extra generators. We have 7 of them in my inventory and 3 of them are in the back. Let us see how many of them I can upgrade to Nitro. Oops. Yeah, I think I messed up. Maybe not. Yeah, actually, even though we only have 1 nitro crystal left, I did manage to upgrade 7 of them. So the question is, how much do you generate? Oh, you know, I was expecting 5,000. So we're going to have 98,000 RF. Hey, what kind of cable do we need? Ooh, I can make that one. Because the thing is, I do have the capacitors. So, voila, it gives you 6. Jerk. Oh, we can make more. Nice. You know, you might think this is not a huge achievement, but now I can even run the sieve and the hammer at maximum speed. At least that is my assumption. We will see. I literally just made the netherite upgrade for the hammer and, well, it's processing 1 stack of items at the same time. I do need to upgrade the pipe, but you can see it for yourself. It's 1 stack. Does consume 8000 RF per tick, which is less than 1 nitro generator. Nice. Let's upgrade the mesh. So how fast do you sieve now? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I have just came back from our creative world and I noticed that we need more space. So I have made a very small expansion to our base, which does take a while to load. I think there are too many blocks. I think if I manage to align them perfectly, then it's not going to destroy anything that we have already made. If not, I'm just gonna rage quit. Yeah, I think it's perfectly aligned. Well, let's see what we're missing. Where's my book? Haha, a lot of stuff. I think I should really start automating some of the things in Create, especially the casings, because this is not really fun. Trust me, it has been ages. I have collected all the blocks that we need in order to expand our base, even the flowers. You can buy them from the market. However, you might notice I'm using oxidized copper. So I don't have any space to place down the copper. What we're going to do is that we're going to use a chemical injection chamber from Mechanism. So this is the electrolytic separator. Nothing happens. Ah, power. Yes. Which side is oxygen? That side. That's a good side. Oh, hi. What do you sell? Don't know if that's useful. Well, honestly speaking, I'm extremely poor and I'm not picky. We buy anything. So if we mix copper with oxygen, that should be oxidized copper. And I made speed upgrades. Don't you worry. Move. And don't spit. You spat. Actually, the sooner we kill them, the sooner they're going to spawn. Efficiency at its finest. Another thing is, yeah, hydrogen is full, so dump the excess. And oxygen is a problem. But I think we can use a gas upgrade for the chemical injection chamber. It is going to use less gas. Oh, I have to do this several times. Jerk. It's better than waiting. Very cool. Everything seems to be set. We need to do some gizmos. So first off, protect block entities, you know, so that it doesn't remove our applied energistic system. Skip missing blocks, that's fine. And we want you to don't replace solid blocks. I think we're good. Let's hope I don't need to make a backup. It started. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a decent expansion to our base, and trust me, we really needed some real estate. Again, it's not something super fancy. We have 2 rooms down here, and if we want to go to the top, there's a staircase. It's one of the most garbage staircases I have ever made, but it works. Who cares? And I missed 2 blocks. I do that. Anyways, we need to set up our power generation setup as soon as possible, and I need to get a few gizmos. And don't tell anyone, I already forgot what the gizmos were. Ah yes, energy crystals from Draconic evolution. So there you go. That is the basic relay. I think this guy provides us with 8 channels, and if we go to Wyvern, then we're going to have access to 16 channels. on each crystal. You also might notice from the replay mod that yes, I have been sieving a lot. So making crystals is easy. We need to upgrade one of them into the IO version. I have made the energy crystals, the relays, the IOs, and now what I want to do is to make a quantum entangloporter. Because you see the nitro ender cell from Power has a max IO of 2 million RF. I'm not exactly sure, but I think a quantum entangloporter is around 26 million. That is going to be very useful once we get to antimatter. Anywho, here is a quantum entangloporter. We shall sleep, and let me try to find a place to set this thing up. Oh, and by the way, you might also notice from the replay mod that I made myself a band of mana and a sojourner sash. This is why I can jump 2 blocks and run a bit faster. I just remembered that not all of our generators are nitro, some of them are spirited, because we ran out of nitro crystals. So one of the things that I did is that I have been running the simulation chamber and we have 40 wither predictions. And that's a quest. Interesting. In any case, we will have 40 nether stars. For the moment, this is going to be our power setup, and don't you worry, there is one more generator down there next to our applied energistic system. We shall have a quantum entangloporter called power reserve, because later on we want to have a draconic energy cell. And I have made some ultimate universal cables. So now you should get power? Perfect. Now what we should be able to do is that we would be able to have another quantum entangloporter down here, you know, set to power reserve, and we're going to link it to one of these energy crystals, the IO versions. So now we would be able to have 2 relays. Using the crystal binder, we shall select the relays and link them to the IO crystal, like so. Also, we should remember that we want you to be on input from block. So now if we link the energy crystals to the relays, we can power whatever we want wirelessly. Amazing. We don't need these things ever again. And you. And I think that gives us 32 channels. That means we can power all of these things wirelessly as well. Yeah, this is nice. Here is the final generator, and this, ladies and gentlemen, generates us 98,000 RF per tick. We will have another set on the other side, and that is, I don't know, almost 200,000 RF per tick. That would be a good number. I like that. A bit of purpleness is always a good thing. Don't you agree? Good. Now that we have power, I think we have to take care of sieving. How do we do that? Good question. I also don't know. Even though I don't know, I do have an idea of what I want. So this might look a teeny tiny bit confusing, but let me try to explain to you. I don't want every single item to be sifted at all times. I want to be able to select which item should be sifted. So you might notice that we have a cobblestone generator up there, goes into a flux hammer, and what we're getting is gravel. Then using some piping and filtering, we're converting it into sand and then dust. Ignore the netherrack for the moment, also blackstone, deep slate, and endstone. You might notice that I'm using entangled blocks and we're piping the gravel into the entangled block, but nothing is going in there. That is because I want to be able to power everything using a button, a toggle latch from create, a redstone torch, and then, you know, activating the pipe. So if I press the button, you might notice that gravel is dropping. That entangled block sends everything over here and we're sifting gravel. So yeah, I know what I want, I just don't know how to hide everything. Honestly speaking, the only problem that I have is that stupid hammer. Because if I press the button, the hammer is going to be disabled by the redstone signal, so what if we move you? Well, as a person who loves entangling stuff, I can entangle that one too. Here is the hammer, here is your upgrade, here is your power, and this entangled block shall be entangled to the drawer. You know, this one, for gravel, like so. So is it going in? Yes, machine is working. The system works, I can hide it, and I can select which item I want to send to the sieve. The problem is that I will never know which one is active. So for example, if we send dust, yes, dust is going to drop one day. Sorry about the boo-boo, but yeah, now the system works. And I do have some indicator lights so that I know which system is on. And yeah, I noticed we just need 1 entangled block, we don't need 4. But basically, if I want to send the dust, we're sending the dust to the sieve. You might notice that the number is dropping. I can turn it off, and then I can send gravel. It's a toggle light, so it will continuously go to the sieve. I wanted to use these rose lamps from Create. They do work, but they do have a bit of a problem. So for example, if we select, I don't know, dust, you see, the lamp is on. But if you want to turn it off, the system will be off, but the lamp will stay on, unless you select another button. You see? Now sand is going down. So basically the quartz lamp is not good, because one of them always stays on. Anyways, over here we're processing gravel, sand and dust. We also need to process netherrack. Netherrack is something that we are already making over here, and we're just gonna entangle everything. Also, let's not mess it up. We take the lava and the witch water, and now we should be able to take you. Lovely. I'll try to set it up down here. Well, not try. I will set it up down here. Oh, wait a minute. Wood shouldn't burn up the place. Don't think it will burn. I removed most of the wood. It has been a teeny tiny bit of time later and no, nothing has burned down, which is good. However, you might notice that our production of netherrack is not the best. We're getting 3 every 1 second or so. That is because at this very moment we are using the reinforced integral component, which has a scale factor of 3. Thermal Series offers us the resonant, but there is another mod in this mod pack which looks amazing. It can be 12 per second, but I'm assuming that's going to be super expensive. Netherstar, netherite, clay. How do I get clay? Ew. No, I'm joking. That's a bit expensive. We're going to get there soon. However, in the meantime, there are 2 more resources that we need to generate. You know, using igneous extruders. And ironically, both of them require lava as well as blue ice. Yes, one of them is blackstone and the other one is deep slate, which has a slightly different recipe. Yeah, we need a magma block. Like so. That is still blackstone. I mean, let's remove you. Oops. Face you down one more time. That's not deep slate. Oh, it's packed ice. Ew. There's no way in this universe that you can convert, I don't know, blue ice into packed ice? It's fine. I'll get some packed ice. Oh, wait, what? Multi-servo press. So you give it an unpacking die and then 1 blue ice? Ew. That was fun. Something has burned. The lava is here, dude. How did you burn? I'll move it. Don't you worry. Yes, finally we're getting deep slate. Cool. Those 2 have to be sieved as well. I thought it's not a really good idea to start burning down our base just to generate a few resources, so I made a platform down here. And no, it's not centered, because it's very difficult to place on an angel block. And fun fact of the day, did you know that in the recent versions, you can't stand on it? I almost fell into the void. Anywho, that's blackstone. That is deep slate. I just have to bring down the netherrack. For me, it's very late, but I think I did manage to get everything to work. So let me try and give you a very small demonstration. Well, we do have the old hammers over here. On the other side, we have 2 extra hammers. One of them is for deep slate and the other one for blackstone. And now we have the sieve over here too. Basically, if I want to sieve something, for example, blackstone, I just press the button, the lamp turns on, and we're sieving. Very fast. I have also installed an advanced compacting upgrade, so everything from Xdorm gets compacted. You see, we're getting blackstone and even the ores. Now, if I want to switch the resource, for example, to, I don't know, dust, we're gonna get dust. Or, I don't know, we can go with sand. Oh, we have to turn off the dust. I have to get used to my own system, is the thing. But yeah, we're getting everything. So I normally want everything to go back into my applied energistic system, so we need to process all the ores and then send them into an ender chest. Basically, there's just going to be a ton of filtering. That's it. Good morning. It is the next day and I have done the filtering, so everything that you see inside this netherite chest, except these items which I forgot, are going into our applied energistic system. So for example, if we sift the dust, we will get the garbage. They're going to be processed, cooked, or go to an ender chest. However, there is one thing that I want, and that is a squid. I need the ink sac, and apparently we can summon a squid using our altar. I just need 1 ink sac. It does have EMC. Stone, dirt, and 1 bucket of water. Now, we right click. We kill it. Come on, spawn. Thank you. It gives you food. Food is good. But this is what I wanted. I have also used a few cocoons of caprice and we have a pig, but I want some feathers. Oh, I already knew feathers. Okay, chickens must go. Well, that's a weird quest. So one of the things that you might notice is that I have 2 essence of the undead. That does mean if I make myself an alchemy catalyst and use a teeny tiny bit of Botania, there's a hole. We can convert the book and quill into name tags. That is good. We get ourselves a villager and he shall be known as Broth. The thing is, Broth noticed that I have the essence of the undead and he requested a graveyard. The problem is, you can't really bury a person who's alive. I think it's a bit frowned upon, so what if we put you in witch water? Nice. Now we kill you. So my dearest Lord Broth, welcome to the club. You're unforgettable. Also, my dearest friend Armitage suggested something very important. Apparently, he's a stonemason. So for matter balls, instead of using a cobblestone generator, we can use a sink. Come on, break. Here is a sink. And now you should be like super fast. Nice. That's a ton of EMC. Again, my dearest Armitage, I'm very sorry, but it has to be done. Bye-bye, and welcome to the club. Also, I'll try to make it fancy. I know what you're thinking. Did you just summon a squid just to have graves? No, of course not. I'm much more efficient than that. I needed some ink in order to make some book and quill. And the problem is that you can't pulverize coal, you have to use a squeezer. Or a sag mill. So I did make myself an alloy smelter. We put you over here and try to make me some dark steel. Will take ages. Ages later, we have the dark steel. And I'm scared of Ender IO, so we throw you away. So here is our enchanter, and I want to try and get Fortune 3 and see if it does have any effect on the automatic sieve. So that's Fortune 3, right? Yep. Well, you can put Fortune on it. I did check. Fortune 3 is the final one. You can't have like Fortune 7. Oh, fog. I like fog. So if I do deep slate, how are the yield? I think we're getting more items. Yeah, I think we're getting way more items. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're curious, I made another ice furnace and now it has a factory upgrade, and this is how I'm processing ores. I'm not even going to bother with dabbling the ores because we have sieves. They're good. It's like having infinite resources, and with Fortune it's crazier. Anywho, somebody also mentioned how the energy hopper works. So apparently it has to point into a chest. Then you give it power, and then it will charge up anything that you have inside the chest. It's going somewhere. No? You're not charging. Maybe it has to be a vanilla chest, I don't know. Yeah, it has to be vanilla. This one was from sophisticated storage. But that is nice. Thank you so much, wise person. Sadly, I can't bury you. I don't have the essence of the undead. What I'm going to try and do next is not totally necessary, but it's mainly a quality of life improvement. Let us go to the end. I don't have a production of endstone, but we will produce it later on. For the moment, I just want a bit in order to sieve. I want draconium, that's it. That should be a decent number. Let us go back home. And how much draconium are you gonna give me? That's actually not that bad. What I want to be able to do is to get the advanced dislocator from Draconic evolution, you know, so that we would be able to teleport anywhere that we want. The problem is that it does require to be a Wyvern fusion crafting core. So I do need to upgrade them once. We do have nether stars, that's good. Yeah, I just realized getting into Draconic evolution is a bit expensive. You need way more draconium. Well, don't blame me. It has been a very long time that we played with Draconic evolution. Hope that's enough. Is there more? No, it does show you the ingredients. That's interesting. Craft. Oh, they don't have power. Now it has power. Good. Hello? Yes, we have a soul. We pray to the soul. Give me knowledge. And wisdom. And darkness. Thank you. I'm very wisdomous. So here is our first Wyvern Fusion Crafting Injector. Here is the second one. I just wanted to mention the animation looks amazing. I like that. This is the final injector, and now we can make the dislocator. I made 10 of them because I think in order to make the Draconic reactor, what you're going to need is 10 injectors. Otherwise, for the dislocator, you just need to have 8, I think. Yeah, so for fuel, we're going to add ender pearls as usual. And then I want our first location to be here. How do you change the name? Oh, you can change the name. Home. So does it take me home? Lovely. Another thing that I noticed is that we can make the Wyvern chest plate. I already made the energy module. Let's do that. Why is it so cheap? Is it gonna be garbage? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's craft it. Thank you. That looks horrifying. Press Shift plus C to open the module config. That doesn't work. Maybe like so. Ah, so you go in. Now we can charge you. Well, it works. There's no shield. So I have made shield capacity module and shield recovery module, as well as extra energy modules. Can we have more? It's like a puzzle. Okay, that's interesting. Let's charge it up again and see how it works. Do we have flight? Ew. I can craft that. Oh, I need phantom membrane. That's actually one of the reasons that I have not been sleeping. Although, according to alchemistry, we need cerium. How do you get cerium? From phantom membrane? That's not good. Okay, I have to kill a phantom. Or make a fusion controller? Yeah, we wait for phantoms, I guess. Actually, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you might notice that it's telling me no shield have been installed. And that's not good. The information tablet is not really working, so I guess I have to craft this. The shield controller. We already have the dragon heart, so now do I have a shield? Yes, finally. It's charging up. I like that it's modular. Also, it doesn't really show you anything if you're in F5. But trust me, apparently I'm wearing it. It is the next night, and I have been trying to edit the footage and I was AFK. No phantoms. Well, I guess we can go to the End Islands. I just want a stupid elytra. Yeah, that's the only thing we need. Okay, let's go. Hello. Oh, that was... Okay, it doesn't have a ship. It's a good thing that somebody actually taught me how to charge the jetpack, otherwise this could have gone horribly wrong. Also, can we go faster? I really hope there are no Chaos Islands. Arthur the Funky. I found another one. And this one has a ship. We go down, majestically. Oh, hello, Shulker. I'm Lash the Jerk. Wait. Oh. What happened to the item frame? So, as it turns out, we just needed one elytra. And voila. I hope it works. We have to fix the puzzle. So if I remove the jetpack, can I fly? Oh, that's garbage. It's like elytra flight. Wait, it even gives you an elytra. Okay. I think the next year is going to be amazing. Maybe. That does require Awakened Draconium. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye.